Bonjour à tous, je vous invite à écouter l'extrait de l'épisode que je vais publier dimanche. C'est un petit aperçu de la discussion que j'ai menée avec mon invité qui est, je ne vous le cache pas, absolument passionnante. Bonne écoute et à dimanche pour entendre l'intégralité de l'épisode.
Welcome to FinScale, a podcast created by Solène Niederkorn, shedding light on innovation in finance, banking, and insurance.
Chat about funding and risks posed by emerging technology and science. Enrica Angelone, CEO of Wallife.
Yeah, so we are an InsurTech, and this is important to us because we always have and add a technology component to the insurance component. And this is very important because those risks are so, I would say, unprecedented. So there are no data to really price the risk. So the only insurance component would probably not be enough, let's say, to protect the individual risk. This is why we talk about solutions, because there is always a component of insurance and a component of technology. And with the technology component, we actually mitigate the risk, we ring fence in a sense, and we make the risk lower to the point that can be insured.
This week, we discuss the emerging risks resulting from technological and scientific progress. My guest, Enrica, highlights the need for innovative insurance solutions to address risks such as cybersecurity breaches or data privacy concerns. She explains how Wallife leverage data sets to identify and analyze these risks and why this InsurTech faces challenges in accessing comprehensive data for accurate risk assessment and insurance pricing. You'll gain insight into how the process of envisioning and designing protection measures involves collaboration with researchers, experts, and industry partners. Wallife works with all these stakeholders to ensure the affordability of its insurance products by assessing associated costs. We also talk about obstacles when researching and prototyping insurance products for risks not currently covered. In the second part of the podcast, Enrica focuses on Wallife as a company, discussing its geographical presence, team, and value position. She also sheds light on the Wallife partnership with Enrica Versicherung, explaining the nature of the collaboration and the reasons for choosing them. She presents Wallife's insurance plans, highlighting the risks covered and providing specific use cases. Enrica also provides insight into the go-to-market strategy, Wallife's investors, and their funding journey, particularly focusing on the recent Series A funding round, which showcases the company's growth and investor interest. Enjoy the show! Hi, everyone. Hi, Enrica.
Hi.
Very happy to have you on my podcast. Can you please quickly tell us more about yourself before we start diving into Wallife?
Thank you. Yes, for sure. So I was a CFO for more than 15 years in my career. So I have a finance background. And I always decided to work with companies which are very innovative and technology focused. So very much on the scale up side of the corporates. This is what I am, what I like to do. My DNA is about innovation. And even though I was a CFO, I always worked with very innovative and fast-growing companies. And then at some point, I had this big step and I became CEO at Wallife.
Thank you, Enrica. When my friend Luca sent me all the details about Wallife, I was really intrigued about your value position, and I really wanted to explore with you in this episode the landscape of risks that arise from technological and scientific progress, and better understand how you at Wallife, you identify, you analyze, you develop those protective measures, and how you insure those risks. So maybe we can start by this. Can you please provide some insights on the new type of risks that emerge as a result of those scientific progress and those technologies?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So Wallife IDM mission is really to provide solutions for new risks, and not any type of risks, but specifically those risks which are generated by technology and innovation. Why is that? It's because we believe that while technology and innovation are bringing to us a lot of new, exciting things to try and new applications that make our life definitely easier. But at the same time, they can bring even additional risks, which we're not prepared for because we are not focused on that side. And also we don't expect to have more risks associated with technologies. Mm-hmm. So let me give you an example. For example, and actually this is very, very, actually it came to the surface already in 2019. One of the risks we are investigating is associated with pacemaker and defibrillator. So those technologies existed many years ago, but until very few years ago, they were not connected, which means that those devices, which were inside your body to stimulate the heartbeat when necessary, obviously, they were completely standalone. And therefore, they were somehow safer in the sense they were not possible to access from, for example, hacker. But a few years ago, they became connected. And this technology, on one side, this innovation produced great enhancement, right, for the patients, because now the data produced by your pacemaker can be automatically read and downloaded from from the computer of your doctor, so that your doctor knows exactly real time what's going on with your heartbeat. Mm-hmm. But so this is a great innovation. But at the same time, they became connected, and therefore they became potentially hacked. And now you might think, oh, well, who is going to do that? Well, fortunately, sounds like it's happening. Not only in 2019, the Food and Drug Administration recalled more than 500,000 devices for cybersecurity issues. Mm-hmm. But even recently, there was a research which was carried out from a university in Italy, which counted about 200 attacks in the last 5 years.
Vous venez d'entendre un extrait de l'épisode que je vais publier dans quelques jours. Alors ne restez pas trop loin de votre plateforme de podcast pour pouvoir profiter de tout l'enregistrement.